Hello. We are playing a swag deck, um, but it's also a German odd deck. That's right. We are doing the funny thing. Seeing how prevalent swag is in the competitive scene, this is not exactly anti-meta, but this is really fun. And the deck creation was a lot more simple because it's all odds. But the funny thing is that the current construction of the deck with all these one-cost units, it's extremely credit efficient. And this is a really common first hand. It's like, you know, if you're playing chess, you have the Sicilian. Well, this is something stupid. But I don't have a name for it, of course. Anyway, quite perfect. I really love this deck, especially the opening turns. We have 4 copies of swag, but we only have 2 copies of 101st Infantry Division. Britain is the ally, right? And Britain doesn't add anything like super interesting or special to the equation, but does have special operations. The 1-cost countermeasure that prevents a targeted order. And it also has carpet bombing and supply shortage. I have Spitfires in the deck. I'm not sure if it's a great card, but it's sort of like a Focke-Wulf without any draw that you play a turn earlier. But like I was saying, the credit efficiency of this deck is actually bonkers. I love it so much. It turns out that not being able to play a card every other turn just means that you use the units you've already played. Still have the swag in hand. We can play it soon. It won't really matter because we have 4 of them in the deck, so he kills one, we play another. I don't have a problem pushing something else up and making that into a 3-3 instead of a 5-5. I think that he's going to be playing expansions. Oh, it's a JÄGER Regiment. It is probably the point of his deck. But we have some... well, our win conditions are very slow. So we kind of have win conditions of our own. Interesting. Italy secondary. Is this actually a JÄGER Regiment deck, or is it just control? Because I know Italy is just excellent for control. I can assume there's going to be Alpines in the deck as well. Oh, Alpine. Is Alpine the point of this deck? Let's see here. Um... 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 REF Lightning. Excellent. We have a bunch of Panthers in the deck. We also, this is the special thing, we have Panther D in this deck. That's the new elite card I got out of a pack opening. And it's special. And I hope to be able to show it to you guys. But pretty much the big joke with it is that you play it, and then if you attack face with it, it does 14 damage to HQ. Which is excellent. I don't think I need to tell you that. 3, 1, 1. Hit. I wish that we got another one of the swags, because swags are excellent. Especially when you're playing against this. Yeah. Our chance of dying next turn are much lower now, thankfully. This. The coastal gun I'll play next turn. I have no guards in this deck. I was almost certain that I had a guard in the deck. I am playing with Britain, but I suppose not. Interesting. This will be pretty cool, actually. I'm going to wait a turn to play Scatter Tactics, but I will play both of the Panzer I-Bs. I don't think an OTK... Sorry, I say OTK, but what I really mean is I don't think a Blitz plane can really come out and punish me this turn. Excellent. I don't think a Blitz plane will come out and kill me. If it does, I'll be sad. Actually, no. I have Scatter Tactics. Completely forgot. Sorry. This is 2 damage. 1, 2. I can get another one here. Hit. I think this is the right play. Oh, that's an interesting chain of events. In case bombing raid is played, this preserves the Panzer I-B. I think that swag, the state of Germany, it's kind of insane right now. The problem is that you have the insane credit efficiency. Not the Panzer I-Bs, these are kind of old news. It's very helpful in this deck though. But you have the swags, you have the 56 Jaeger Regiment, which is going to reduce the operation cost of your swag. You have the 101st Infantry for 3 credits, and you also have like pair with Russia. You can get war productions, you can get, I believe there's a card that is 1 cost order, if you have a card in the front line, gain 4 credits, something like that. Only like in light infantry decks can actually put out that kind of pressure. And light infantry decks are extremely unfair, so. That is quite good. Yeah, I'll gladly prevent you from playing. Actually, I maybe should have waited a turn because he doesn't draw this turn. This way you can't play a blitz plane, I guess. You Fate 48 is in the deck. It's been pretty useful. And I think in light infantry decks, it can sort of save you in crucial turns where you might not be expecting it. Because the entire premise of the light infantry deck is that, oh crap, this guy has just played 6 infantry and then played, what is it called, close combat. So this prevents that. I'm doing this because it's funny. Excellent. Yeah, swag is powerful. Let's do this again. What's interesting to me about this deck is that as long as I get a Panzer I-B and a 56 JÄGER regiment, and then go first, which happens very often, but as long as that can happen, pretty much the rest of the game becomes me just talking about cards as I draw them and why I add them to the deck, because it's such a hodgepodge, but it's kind of beautiful. It's worked really well. As you can see, I'm Field Marshal. Last video, I was not Field Marshal yet. And I just used this to carry me through because swag is so powerful. Panzer I-B. I'm not sure what this guy's deck is. Actually, it was only turn 1 there, so there's no reason I would know what his deck is. But if it's light infantry, as long as I go first, I can beat it. If I go second, swag help me. And I'll probably just play a swag next turn. Then I can, Panzer I-B. Yeah, there was nothing, unless he was Germany and then he played 2 careless talks, he wouldn't have been able to countermeasure the swag on that turn. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's do that again. Here's our current ranking, by the way. A little bit of what I was thinking with this deck is that in the opening turns, I'd have really threatening cards, like the Panzer I-B, which are kind of reliant on their effect in order to be really interesting. And then for the really heavy cards that I have in my deck, it's literally just like no deployment effects, no effects at all. They're just 5 credit, 5 5s. That's their deal. Just trying to fend off the salvage. In case that ever pops up. I haven't seen it really. Swag is worth playing. Swag is always worth playing, and I have 4 of them in my deck, so expendable and extremely powerful, which is a terrifying combination. He has... That wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, okay, yeah. That'll do it. It's depressing, but that'll do it. Comet is the perfect H39 counter. I have a 262 in the deck just because it kind of lines up. I'm gonna expect an annihilation. This is Germany evens, so there's going to be a jet prototype at some point. Oh, cool. Let's see if I win or lose. Oh, wait a minute. He's playing War Productions. He's not even going to have an order. You see me misplay this entire match. That's special. He won't even have Blitzkriegs. Um, 7, 10, 11, 12, yeah, obviously. So here's how we'll do this. Not going to be Schwab, obviously, because that's death. I'm happy with this play. And if he does have something to ruin my day. Oh, wait a minute. He's already going to ruin my day. This game is over. He didn't seem lethal. It's always a pleasure when they don't see lethal. I wonder where the jet prototypes are. You know, I wonder where the jet prototypes are. Ha ha ha. Not seeing them. You don't have single target removal. You do have ways of buffing these. Uh, 4, 9. Yeah, this works. Do I go for face or one of these things? Oh, wait a minute. He has 6 damage on me. 4, 7. Yeah, I do need to kill one. Because if he plays jet prototype and has 7 damage, then I die there. 11, 6. It'd be down to 8. And then he has a comet as well, so. I feel justified. I heal a lot right now. Health. That's welcome. Whenever you play the jet prototypes, I have the answer. Useless cards in this matchup. Who would have thought? I can't play the 2-cost version of this, obviously, because it's an even card, and you may have forgotten this is an odds deck. Do I play this now? I do. Because this can't destroy Brit jet prototype. Well, my thinking is I didn't play secret operatives. Okay. The one turn that he could have done it. That, I didn't understand the point of his deck, but let's move on. Let me remind you that the opponent did miss lethal last game, so it was theirs until they lost it. Good. But their deck, they seem to be missing the main card for it. They had the Comet. They were missing the Jet prototype. And I wish I would have drawn a Panther D one of these games. Maybe soon. Now this is the golden combination. This is H39 on turn 3. If it stays alive, then all hell breaks loose. I mean, already there's a 3-3 in the front line. It's debatable whether this game is even worth showing because it's just so, what's the word, banal? Banal? I think banal's the right word. This is feeling pretty banal right now. Anyways. Yeah, this is the worst, the worst of the worst. This is seeing Palpatine in his wrinkled, terrible, ugly state. We've joined the dark side. Yikes. Uber yikes. Like it's a sorry. I'll put it in the video. Here's the new ranking. Still no Panther D. That last match ended a little bit too early for us to use the Panther D. I'm going to keep the Tactical Strike because we already have incredible plays in our hand. We are going second, so we don't have massive advantage. This would be a winning hand if we were going first. As it is, we're just sitting pretty. Now we just hope he passes and doesn't have a follow-up next turn. Okay. I was about to play the other one. This is a better play. Panzer I-B, it's pretty nice. I like to be able to just play things. Going into turn 4, I think this is a better play. Gives me, well, actually, the swag is always a better play, but I guess I was getting greedy. Oh no, getting greedy. I don't think there's going to be a blitz card, but it might come in handy. Secret operatives would be better right now. Huh? Oh, he just knows that he can kill it next turn. Knows, quote unquote. It is Britain with, you know, a hodgepodge of elites in it. we can kind of know what to expect from it based on that. There's going to be a Churchill. So we play the air unit. There's going to be also the bombers, Wellington, Lancaster, which don't come out until turn, what is it, turn 11? Schwab does deal with that. Thank you very much. Oh, excellent. 1, 2. And secret operatives. Supply shortage is probably the play here. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that particular aspect of it, but ooh, I'll do this. Scatter tactics will actually be useful. Air unit. Why not? Maybe next turn I'll play U-48. Oh, okay. It's America secondary. I don't think he gave any indication of that for the entire game. U-48 will go out eventually. Maybe in this next turn. I don't know if we're going to win this. I don't have a lot to say about it because I don't think we have the advantage and I'm kind of just playing my hand out. Oh, and he can get Commonwealth next turn as well. Wow, what a disaster. Not even gonna bother playing out Panther A because he just plays Churchill next turn. Just hoping to mitigate the single target damage instead. Alright. The swag did not carry us in this match. Probably should return the coastal gun to hand, now that I think of it. Oh boy. Oh, cool, cool, cool. It is actually really nifty. I'm not even going to bother doing it. I want to see how much damage she does to me. Do you have another... Oh, you're just going to kill me. Okay. I didn't get it in time. Alright, next. Still, I haven't drawn Panther D. I really hope to before I end the video. Versus Alpine. Thankfully, we have a thing or two to say about that. We actually just have one thing to say about it. Swag. We're cool like that. Can't believe you'd misplay like that. Oh my god. I think I'm not gonna play swag on turn 3. I'm German odds. That's how we roll. Play this in the right way. And we get secret operatives next turn in case he doesn't destroy it. And then we actually win. Focke-Wulf would be able to prevent the blowout. Okay. I meant to say sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so as you see, this is a really good deck for climbing because it just, you know, you get blowouts. It's sort of like playing Jaggro. And that sometimes you just win. Unfortunately, it's like, this deck is competitive because it stalls by being actually good. Versus, you know, playing a bad deck, but you have a bunch of Bryansk's in it in order to hopefully slow down the game. Like this. For example, this. But in this case, it's just actually insanely powerful in the opening turns, as long as you have a, you know, reasonable opening hand. Yeah, like what can I, what else can I do? I'm gonna do this. There's not much he can do to buff that, so I'm gonna do the sneaky little play. What he's gonna do is he's gonna try and hammer this, and suddenly becomes a 1/5. Ooh. It's still alive for one more turn. Then I'll play the other one with secret operatives. 3, 1, 6. Yeah. I can do, if he doesn't play very much this turn, I can do swag U48. Oh, excellent. Three, 1. I like E48. Against Britain, it's not incredible, but light infantry, it just works. Ugh. That is ugly. Ugly for me. We can kill the Bryansk with this. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Still waiting for the single target damage. I don't think there's much he can do to kill me in one turn. That's why I'm fine with taking so much damage to my HQ. You know, the lightning is getting work done. Good job. And it's Russia secondary, so I expect the single target removal. He's just not playing it. I should also expect a Commonwealth, so I really need to start playing around that. There's not much I can do, but I need to at least try. Monsoon Rot is bad for me. I'm more worried about the Commonwealth. But yeah, that's a good way to die. Oh, yeah, that does kill that. Do I lose? Do the thing. I figure it's only right that, yeah, I lose a couple of times. I still haven't gotten Panther D, so we'll try again. I swear, it's right here. I don't think there's a card that draws a tank. Oh wait, there is a card that draws a single tank from your deck. And that is Gathering Storm, which is a German even card. Thanks for nothing. Secret Operatives is good. Parachute Brigade is good. If I can keep it alive for a turn. Which are two of them. If this is light infantry, and they have the ability to get something in the front line, then I'm sad. They don't. I should have gotten Scatter Tactics, because he was just going to attack. Supply shortage is good, but killing the X7 is better. Oh, okay. Okay. I wanted to Bahaha because I didn't. Okay. Let's not BM. On to the next. I don't think I've complained very much this episode. I mean, I think there's a very good argument to be made that this current meta, the swag specifically, is an unfair card. J-King taking... That deserves a laugh, but maybe it was their hand. Field Marshal is something else. Anyway, as I was saying, I think the fact that J-King taking 12 of these into the Grand Finals, World Championship, whatever, is a good indicator of the fact. Here it is, the first time I've drawn it. Let's put it away. That it's a good indicator that it's just so busted. Parachute Brigade first? No. What I can do is I can play Parachute Brigade, Scatter Tactics next turn. If he pushes a bunch forward. And if he gets a bunch of stuff in the front line, then what I do is I wait a turn to play H39 and Scatter Tactics. A bunch of zero operation cost stuff so that I can either has to kill everything on board or I just get to attack for free and play my swag. Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm doing it because it's funny, not because it's actually a good play. I would probably sacrifice the Parachute Brigade otherwise. That could have gone off flawlessly, I swear. Here's how this is gonna roll. I'm gonna sack in order to make this into a 5-5. Oh. Oh no. And I need to kill off all the Japanese units because of expansion. Obviously, you can just keep on putting cavalry regiments in the front line, so the usefulness of that is arguable. Oh, and he has two. Oh, excellent. What does he have? What's the last card in his... I don't think I can survive this, but I mean, I guess I discard first. Enigma? Okay, well, anyway, the game's over. And we still haven't used Panther D. I'll have to come in another video, I guess. That's just insult to injury. Alright, I want to play the Panther D. We didn't draw it once this entire time. And we're playing a good deck, so the matches don't last very long. Thank you for watching. I've received a lot of support, and that's awesome. Until next time.